Rush Duel is a fast-paced spin-off game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where you can summon as many monsters as you want and draw up to 5 cards each turn. In this series, me and the TheDrAlex progress through each Rush Duel product release and build decks with whatever cards were available at that time. We have been drafting characters from the Yu-Gi-Oh! 7's anime and have exclusive access to those characters' boss monsters, and will continue to draft characters from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush series. Join us as we continue to battle it out in this series, Rush Duel Character Draft. Structure Deck The Ultimate Blue-Eyed Legend was released September 30th, 2023, and as its name suggests, includes brand new support for Blue Eyes White Dragon. This deck introduces some new boss monsters for Alex, such as Blue Eyes Bright Dragon, Blue Eyes Vision Dragon, and a new fusion monster, the Blue-Eyed Ultimate Dragon. This set also includes some good support cards, such as Soul Drake, Phoenix Dragoon, and Treasure of Eyes of Blue. So this is the deck we're bringing to today's game. This is Dark Machine Maximum. So we haven't brought this deck very often. The last time we kind of saw these cards was back when Alex was on the generally considered superior Sea Serpent Maximum cards. So we thought we'd give them a place where they can really try and thrive. Now, unfortunately, we are still playing Skystream Magnum Overlord, which is not my favorite Maximum because this card enables other cards more than it's actually good itself. It's only got 3500 attack, which is pretty low for a Maximum monster, and it can reduce its own attack by 1000 to let it attack all your opponent's monsters and gain piercing, which is in itself not too bad, but 2500 is not a high amount of attack to be attacking 3 monsters with piercing. So it's not crazy good. The other effects, though, it does have do work quite well together, one of which lets you grab back machine monsters from the graveyard, put them back in your hand, as well as burn your opponent, and the other which lets you special summon 2 machine monsters from your hand in exchange for sacrificing your Maximum. So again, it enables these other cards, but doesn't really enable itself very well. So the cards that we're trying to enable here is Mirror Innovator and Jinzo, 2 very, very good cards. Mirror Innovator obviously can gain piercing, and by sending back a level 10 Maximum monster, which we have quite a lot, can go up to 3400 attack with piercing, which is very good. Or if we're attacking an attack position monster, we could shuffle back 3 monsters, which could include 3 level 10s, to gain 3000 attack and go up to 5400. Jinzo is also really good for turning off our opponent's back row. We can try and go in for a gameplay with this. The other kind of backup Maximum we have is Supreme Wild Gleam Magnum Overlord. This card is more stereotypical of what we expect from a Maximum monster. So it gains 500 attack for each of our opponent's monsters, so it can go up to 5000 attack. If we have 10 or more monsters in our graveyard, it gains piercing, which again, built-in piercing, very, very good. It cannot be destroyed by your opponent's trap cards, which is always going to be a useful effect. And during the turn, your opponent special summons a level 5 or higher monster face up. While this card is face up, your opponent can activate the effects of level 10 or lower monsters. This means if our opponent is playing something like a fusion deck or any kind of deck that wants to special summon high level monsters, we basically get to say, no, you can't use your effects, which is a very powerful floodgate effect, and against the right decks can just win you the game on the spot. But the other cards in here, we have Reparo, which is pretty good. This can add back our Maximum monsters or get back our Supreme Electromagnetic Maximum, which is a big combo piece for the deck. We also have Craft the Drone just for a bit of consistency. For the spells, we have Catoire's Choice. So this card specifically is very, very good if your deck has a way to shuffle all your monsters in your graveyard back into the deck. And for this deck, we do have things like Mirror Innovator, which does shuffle a lot of cards back. We also have effects like one of our Skystream Magnum Overlord effects lets us shuffle a card from the graveyard into the deck and then add one of them to our hand. That also works to empty our graveyard, which means Catoire's Choice will be live a lot of the time. It's also really, really good if we're going second. Next up, we have Heavenly Protection. Discard level 10, draw 2, always going to be really, really good. Super Electromagnetic Maximum is fantastic. We can reveal a level 10 machine from our hand, then add up to 2 machine monsters from our graveyard to our hand. So this is really, really good for easily going into Maximum monsters, as well as getting back our Jinzo and Steel Tech ready for a Supreme Skystream Magnum Overlord play. So very, very good. Next up, Heavenly Invitation. Again, milling is always going to be really, really important, and again can get back our level 10s, which then can even just combo into Supreme Electromagnetic Maximum or Heavenly Gift. We have Magical Stone Excavation, because again, all of our spell cards are very, very important, including Recurring Nightmare, which can add any of our Maximums back to our hand. This is always going to be really, really strong in any kind of Dark Maximum deck. And then Mirror Force, because we're a bit bored of Magic Cylinder, so we're going to play some Mirror Force. The side deck is... it's probably not going to come in, but we do know that Alex is probably going to be on Blue Eyes, which means he will be fusing out monsters which can't be destroyed by effects, at which point we might side in the negate attack and try out our Negator dragons, but we're not super fond of these just because Negator is it's a very risky card. We have to get our one-of negate attack into the graveyard for this card to do anything. Otherwise, it's a bit of a useless card. But other than that, we're feeling okay about this deck. I don't feel super confident. I've never really enjoyed playing with Supreme Skystream Magnum Overlord, but we thought we'd give it a go because this deck has like another little gimmick, and that seems to be what Skystream does. It is a gimmick card that supports gimmick decks, and sometimes those gimmicks work. But yeah, let's fire on in and see what Alex has got for us. Well, last week we had the Dark Magician Blue Eyes Showdown, the ancient rivalry between Yugi and Kaiba, going back since 1996 or whenever Yu-Gi-Oh! First came out. This week, however, obviously we still don't have any new product, it's just the one deck. So I'm expecting you to be on another Blue Eyes deck. I assume it's going to be a little bit different from the last one that you played. But as for me, I'm just going to be on something basically completely random because I don't have anything to really work with. I went through the Blue Eyes deck and was like, can I use any of this? I think the only card that I was like even remotely plausible would be the Phoenix Dragoon, which is like, gives you a little couple of extra draws if you're playing level 8s. And I was like, okay, well, what level 8 decks do I have? And it was like Worms and Aqua. And I was like, we've just played Worms and Aqua, so maybe not jump straight back on them. So we're just basically playing something a little bit random. So we'll jump in with this and we'll see what happens. I'm gonna throw the question at you, even though I expect you to have no answer whatsoever. But can you predict what I'm gonna be on? You got any idea at all?
No, not a clue.
I mean, yeah, there's so many decks that I could literally be on anything. So let's just jump in and then you can see what I'm on, I guess.
Yeah, that's.
Hey, right, we'll go first. This certainly is a hand. How do we want to play this? We almost certainly have to play it this way. So we will set. Then we are going to set and tribute summon Jinzo.
Ooh.
We'll set a monster in defense and pass the turn.
Much. Well.
Your back row mean nothing in the face of Jinzo.
But. What's that?
Alright, let's see what we get. Okay, this is a card. Right, we'll activate Heavenly Protection. So I'm going to discard a level 10 and draw 2 cards. Let's go Heavenly Protection. We'll discard a level 10 and draw 2 cards. Tributing 2 and summoning out Steel Tech Deity, Steel Mech Lord Mirror Innovator. It's an English name.
Yep.
Then I'm going to go ahead and activate Supreme Electromagnetic Maximum. So I reveal a level 10 to you. Then I can add up to 2 machine monsters from my graveyard to my hand, but I can't normal summon or set from the hand for the rest of the turn. So I'm going to take back Jinzo and my L. Next up, okay, we will activate the effect of Mirror Innovator. And go ahead and put 3 cards back. We're then going to activate Catois Choice, which is your opponent has a monster on the field, sends up 3 cards of your deck to the graveyard. Then if you have 3 or less monsters in your graveyard, you can add 1 card from your graveyard to your hand. So I could just take a card from my graveyard back. There's actually a way better way I could have done this. Man, I'm not playing this very well, but this is fine. We'll take back Heavenly Gift. Next up, I'm going to special summon, or maximum summon out, the boy. So I can shuffle a monster from my graveyard into the deck to inflict damage to my opponent equal to the level of 1 monster from my graveyard times 100. And then if I inflict damage, I can add that monster to my hand. Oh, that actually kind of does what I want to do. Alright, we will activate to damage and add to hand. That's going to be the first thing we're going to do. I'll take back this Mirror Innovator.
That went into your deck. I think you activated the wrong thing.
No, I activated the right effect. I forgot that the requirement for the effect is to shuffle a monster back in. So we chose the card we wanted to target. We used that as the requirement, which, again, does kind of suck. That's not what we wanted to do, but that's fine. Do I want that in my hand? Not really. No. Okay, that complicates things. Alright, we'll activate. We'll lose attack and gain multi-attack and piercing. And we'll just get a battle here. Okay, that's one down. Is this a scat?
Yeah.
Alright, then we'll attack with this. Get another 15 in. Yeah, we're just having a little thing. We'll pass on that. Yeah, this is the warm-up game, okay? We're starting to see the plays as they unfold before us. We're just seeing them a little bit late. We'll improve over the course of this game. The old Legend Strike. The Magician into popping something. You hit Heavenly Protection. Break, send 2 face at level 4 lower, affect monsters to the graveyard, special summon a level 8 light attribute dragon monster from your graveyard.
Yes.
Okay, so now he is Blue Eyes White Dragon and can be used as 2. Burst Stream wipes the board. Okay, okay. We will activate Heavenly Invitation. Go ahead and mill 3, and then we can add a level 10 back to our hand. Our Beastie Boy. Then we'll go ahead and flip over Supreme Electromagnetic Maximum, revealing our Beastie Boy that you know we have.
Yep.
And then we'll grab back... Step back Overrode. Next up, we will maximum summon the boy himself. So this guy...
No, the other one.
What was that, sorry?
That's the other one.
Yeah,
or one of the other ones.
So this is gains attack equals the number of monsters in your opponent's total times 500, so he's full 5,000 at the moment. If you have 10 or more monsters in your graveyard, he inflicts piercing. Now I'm pretty sure we don't have that, because I keep emptying my graveyard. We have what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we do not have piercing. Cannot be destroyed by traps. And during the turn you special summon a level 5 or higher monster. Sorry, during the turn your opponent special summons a level 5 or higher monster. While this card is face up, your opponent cannot activate the effects of level 10 or lower monsters. Then we'll set a back row. I think we'll just go straight to battle. And then we're going to attack into your Blue Eyes. And we'll pass. So now if you want to burst Stream of Destruction this, you have to summon a regular Blue Eyes, because the lower level ones can't use their effects.
Yes.
Blue Eyes Vision Dragon.
No. So, change its name. Rusty Dream.
That's right. You can use this effect because it wasn't special summoned. It was normal summoned. Soul Break.
Get back this guy.
Okay, so you got 5,500 damage. It's now going to go down to 4,500 damage.
Do. We want this.
Okay, dokie. Oh, that's pretty good. I think it's going to put me on 500.
Woohoo!
I mean, Mirror Force doesn't do anything here. You have Blue Eyes Ultimate with thingy effect on it.
Oh, and Blue Eyes is contact.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of options, so we're just going to drop down Magical Stone Excavation. We are going to discard these two. And we'll grab back Electromagnetic Maximum.
Mm-hmm.
We'll activate Electromagnetic Maximum, revealing a level 10. And then we'll grab back our other maximum pieces. We will maximum summon him out. So I will then, I guess, activate the effect to damage and add a card to my hand. None of this matters though, right? Because Any maximum piece individually doesn't do anything. I won't have cards to use his effect. We'll take Reparo back into deck, and then I guess, I mean, I can burn you for a while. Yeah, sure, we'll burn you for 1,000. And then, yeah, sure, welcome back to the hand, why not? So as is, I take 1,000 damage, and if you don't draw 2,500 attacks worth of monsters, I kind of just get to live.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think I really have much of a choice, so we'll just go battle here. We'll attack over the blue eyes. And then we'll pass.
Ooh. Oh.
I think it's extremely... Well, okay, yeah, you could just rip that perfectly off the
Just
top.
rip Legend Strike off the top.
Your deck has so many easy ways to cheat out like 3,000 or 2,500 attack monsters that I didn't think it mattered either way. You literally drew every single out.
Attack.
Yeah, this deck is a little bit technical. I think it's going to take me a few games to get my head around it properly. Because I had a combo that I could have done, but I kind of threw it away. But we need to, like I said, we need to learn the deck a bit more. This isn't a deck I'm too familiar with, so let's hope I do better in game 2. Right, we'll go first again. Hand's a little bit risque. We'll throw down a Heavenly Invitation. Just want to start filling up the graveyard. Do we want a level 10 monster from the graveyard? I don't think I do, you know. Let's say no. I think the player's going to be set to pass.
Okay. Well, I've got this guy.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Well, got let off easy there, I think. Let's see if we can draw into some good cards. Ooh, that's pretty good. Alright, we will... I think we'll start with Heavenly Invitation. I will add a level 10 back to my hand this time. Right, what's in here? We got that. Yeah, it's got to be, right? We'll then activate Electromagnetic Maximum. We'll reveal this guy. Take back this and this. We will then go ahead and maximum summon the boy.
Oh.
Then we'll go straight to battle. And we'll just give him a little tap.
Oof.
Aha, your scat does nothing against this deck.
Just you.
Then we pass. What is in your hand that you want to keep 4 cards? That's horrifying.
You got no back row, but this is fine.
Good old burst stream.
Yep. Up. Oh, this is going so much better than last week.
The build's a lot stronger.
Using a monster use treat as 2, yeah. Well, this guy had to go in hand.
Oh, well,
Regular
that's
Blue
just
Eyes
me
can't
dead.
attack, but... No, I used Burst Stream,
Oh,
remember?
yeah, Blue Eyes cannot attack this turn. I mean, it's still not looking great for me. We'll go ahead and activate Heavenly Protection. Discard and draw 2. This card's useless. We only really have 1 play, and it's, again, not going to win us the game. So, yeah, I think you've got this, buddy. So, I guess we will maximum summon out our guy again. Then, yeah, we'll activate the effect. To damage and add to hand. We will shuffle back in Reparo. And then add to our hand. Does it matter too much here? Probably not. We'll add... Only summon machines. No, any monsters. Okay, we'll add this to hand. So if I summon in defense mode, then you have to find piercing or something that could deal with that. So we will activate the effect. We're just gonna hope. Gonna hope and dream.
I don't top deck another burst stream.
Yeah, I mean, you've been top decking burst streams all game. So you're probably just gonna top deck another one.
No, you're in luck.
No way, you only have 3 monsters in grave. No, yeah, you're 5.
Oh wait. Yes, I. Oh yeah, I forgot. I need. Well, I can't get rid of him. So to battle.
The curse of dealer. Right, well, goodbye, Jinzo. And that's my Negator dragon.
Ooh, you want a gate attack?
Maybe.
No, wait, hang on. I've seen Meraphos. So.
What do I do with this hand? I think we have to do this and pass. As much as I'd love to hit you for a load of damage on your amazing dealer, it's not going to kill you. Goodbye, R. Goodbye, Negator. Right, let's go Heavenly Protection. We'll discard and draw 2. We will activate Recurring Nightmare. This will let me grab back 2 monsters from my graveyard. So I'll grab back this one and probably this one. Right, I guess we'll try it. Right, we gotta try. So we're going to activate Magical Stone Excavation. We're going to discard 2. We're going to take back Recurring Nightmare. We're going to activate Recurring Nightmare. We're going to bring back to our hand these 2. We're then going to special this out. Oh, I could have done this way better actually. I've just seen the play, but it's too late now. So we will use this skill. Oh wait, no, I maybe can still do this. Okay, so I need to put something back in. That doesn't make too much difference, so we'll just get rid of you. Into my hand, I'll take this.
Ooh.
Then we can activate the skill to sack my boy. Special summon this out, which lets me pop your back row. Then we go 1, 2, 3, go to battle, and attack over this.
Oh, nice.
Mate, I had to really think about that. Yeah, I was trying to work out how, because I can only pop your back row if I special summon, and I was sat there like, well, I've just filled my hand with all cards I need, but that effect got me the extra monster I needed to special summon. But I could have used one of my spell cards, my electromagnetic, to reveal a card and then get 2 more cards back into my hand, which would have just given me +1 card total. But I didn't need it in the end. So, right, let's see what happens in game 3.
I'll let you go first.
Okay, I very much like going first. So, maybe not with this hand specifically. I mean, this ain't a bad hand. I think, though, we are going to be a little bit reserved in how we play it.
Okay.
So we'll pass on that.
Well, it's the Absolute Lord.
Yep, Absolute Lord of Dicks. Blue Eyes Bright.
And another.
Oh, we plussing out the wazoo.
Yes.
And there's vision as well.
Legend Magician. See what she can find us. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you have stuff to bring back level 8s from the grave, so it's always good to have them in there. Like your Soul Drake.
Do that.
Okay.
Activate Legend Strike.
Start chipping away at the back row. We've got Electromagnetic Maximum. Oh, seeing some legends in there.
I could have done with those. And the other one. That normal. Not the point. I'll just
start slapping me. Okay, 225s is... I mean, it's pretty big, but it's not, like, unbeatable big. I guess we will start with Heavenly Invitation. Let's get Millen. Yes, we will add a level 10 back, and I think our level 10 of choice is probably... Okay, we will take back Plane. And we'll go again! Do we want another card? I think we definitely do. So we'll take back Dog as well. Next up, we will go ahead and activate Magical Stone Excavation. So we're going to discard 1, 2, and bring back Electromagnetic Maximum. So we will go ahead and activate our Supreme Electromagnetic Maximum, revealing our favourite little plane. And then to our hand, we will add a bit of plane and a middle dog. Then we will maximum summon out plane. Or, you know, Skystream Magnum Overload. Then we'll set... Do we want to use the effect again? Do we want any of these cards in our hand right now? Probably not, realistically. Do we want to special summon something from our hand? Probably not. Do we want to give it double attack but lose 1,000 attack? That's pretty risky. We wouldn't be able to hurt you. I could just burn you for a little bit. That's not a terrible idea. So we will use this effect. Shuffle this back. Select this, burn you, and then we won't put it in our hand because we don't want it in our hand right now. Go to battle phase, and we will merely attempt to... this is tricky. Do we keep around the one that could just kill my guy, or do we keep around the one that could summon out a guy that can kill my guy? I think
that's the situation, hey?
I think Vision is more likely to come off. This is... For Blue Eyes Bright Dragon's effect to work, you need to find the one of. For Vision, there are so many different ways you can get his effect off.
Yes. Well. Absolute.
1, 2, 3, 4. Thank God you can't take Burst Stream Destruction.
Yeah.
You have, though, just found the Vision Dragon I just got rid of. Oh. Okay, this is looking pretty bad, pretty bad, pretty bad.
Into this.
Good old Vision.
Into that. Gets me this. Destroys that.
Get rid of mine
Hey,
again,
we're on
though.
the good. Talismax Steel Array. Vision. This guy. I guess a boost. Oh, there goes my Graceful.
Level 8 or lower. That's the bit I didn't read about Bright Dragon. Alright, we are alive, which means we have a chance That is very funny. I don't think that does enough to try and win the game on its own. That's not going to do it because you also can't... Maybe you can stack that? Alright, either way, we have to use this. Because this middle part of a dog does nothing on its own. We'll draw 2. These cards also don't do anything. In your deck, you have 3 copies of Burst Stream still, and 3 monsters that are blue eyes on your board. So pretending you're just not going to draw one and setting 3, I think is just inviting death. I could activate that, but then what does that do? It doesn't let me use the other nice effect of it. So, alright, we're probably dead no matter what, so we're going to do the funny play. I summon Negator Dragon. I'll activate Negator Dragon.
Oh, and you have Negate deck in your grave.
That's right. Right, and now let's see if this stacks. Should do, but sometimes Rush is weird with that. Aha! Look at your pathetic monsters. So weak and feeble. I'll summon out R. Then we'll set 2 back row. Go to battle. And we're going to clear your weak, pathetic monsters. Look at how feeble and useless they all are. And then we'll pass.
Okay. Well, Legend Strike.
Good card.
Give me this.
Oh, is he going to hit the right one? Oh, he hits the bluff. Where's the second Legend Strike?
1.
Soul Drake.
Let's get it. Right.
Could have actually got Bright's effect off, unless Soul Drake doesn't let you. Yeah, I got nothing. I had 2 bloods.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, we got to actually see what the Blue Eyes deck could do this time, which was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Obviously, this time, I think the major difference is, obviously, you're on the Burst Stream and Destructions, which are very, very powerful kind of removal tools. That's kind of the Blue Eyes way to get to your opponent's life points. It's not giving it piercing, it's not having multiple attacks, it is screw your opponent's entire board, it's all going away. So, very, very powerful. We also got to see the power of Soul Drake, because Soul Drake was a card you did play a lot last week, but you didn't really use its effect.
Yeah, I don't think I had the graveyard set up for it properly last week, or the right cards on field, I remember.
Whereas this week, we got to see it in full force. We got to see all your boss monsters come out frequently, which was another thing I think you struggled with a little bit last week, was just getting out a lot of big guys. Like, you were quite easily able to summon out the Ultimate Dragon itself and Blue Eyes, but, like, we didn't see a ton of Bright and Vision, whereas in this series, we got to see a ton of them, which is obviously really, really good. We also got to see the power of Legend Strike come out. It's because, again, this card is just nutty, right? Like, it's so very, very strong. Yep. And we got to see Absolute Lord of D do a lot more this week than it did last week as well. Just being able to plus you constantly, being able to increase the number of cards you have access to, allowing you to make even bigger plays, which was very, very good. And obviously, it worked out really, really well for you. As for me, I was playing this Dark Machine Maximum deck. The main combo, or like little cheeky combo this deck can do, which I did mess up in game 1, is you can summon out the Skystream Magnum Overlord, which is the 3500 attack plane. Then you can burn your opponent, set up your hand correctly, then use its effect to cheat out from your hand Jinzo and Mirror Innovator. You can then boost Mirror Innovator by a crap ton because you're going to have loads of level 10s in the graveyard. Basically, be able to give it plus 3,000 attacks, so you get this thing up to like 5,400. Or you could get back 1 level 10 and make it a 3,400 Piercer. And then obviously Jinzo turns off your opponent's traps. There are 2 copies of Mirror Innovator in here. So again, if your opponent hasn't got the back row, because again, Skystream's effect also does pop one of your opponent's back row, you could just summon out double Mirror Innovator and then like just 2 3,400 attack piercing monsters. Is a lot of damage on top of the burn damage you've already inflicted with the over the Skystream Magnum Overlord effect. So it kind of all adds up and it ends up being this pretty good little combo. The major issue I was finding was just being able to set up a board that you couldn't break. Because it felt almost impossible, right? Even if I summon out a 5,000 attack guy, you were just like, I'll just use... Here's my removal spell, here's my Raigeki, and your entire board's gone. I'm just like, oh, okay. But we also did get to see Recurring Nightmare, which is another really, really cool spell card. We haven't seen a lot of use with this card. It basically only sees play in this deck, and then like Sea Serpent Maximum. And that's just because Dark attribute monsters with 0 defense, that's basically made to be used with Dark Maximum monsters, right?
Yeah, I can't think what it came out with at the time.
I remember it was very underwhelming when it did come out.
But yeah, it's nice to see it get some use.
So yeah, we got to see Blue Eyes pop off, and are we going to see another Blue Eyes deck from you next week is my question. So I think it would be really cool to just see more Blue Eyes, but I don't know if there's many more spins you can put on it.
I don't think I can, because I was looking at Dragon Tribe Fusion, and it just doesn't really work with this because you need the Legend Blue Eyes on the field, and the other two guys who become Blue Eyes aren't Blue Eyes in the graveyard, so you can't get out Ultimate with Tribe Fusion.
Yeah, maybe there's something you can do with like polymerization, and then just get a way to just get tons of dragons, and maybe just hard go into FGD. But like, do you even need 5-headed dragon when you've got a Blue Eyes Ultimate?
No, yeah.
It's a tricky one, but it'll be interesting to see what you come up with for next week. I'm very, very much excited and looking forward to it.
Yeah, be interesting.
Yeah, this was a good one. GG, buddy.
GG.